Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
First play is to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Tag! Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. They'll cobble together a yard there. Rick Martin making that play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
49ers into the dime defensively, third down.
Here we go, Warriors 70, 19 Charger, 19 Charger, Dragon 60.
They'll air it out on third. Johnson finds the football, complete. Down to the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you know this? All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal, that start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Rourke out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. They'll get across the 20, welcome down to the 23-yard line. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready,
3rd and 6.
Ready. Deputy Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and Now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, Milrow. Out to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Omar Speights. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Tag! Like Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Quick throw, taken in. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 70, Simba Wolf. Warrior 70. Ready, right?
Milrow. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. 79. Go.
Here's Rourke. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Fake the give, and now here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Ward. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Rourke. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. 3rd down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
In the air on 3rd down, here's Rourke. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cowboy 80.
Play action, it's Milrow. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. It's 2nd down.
Hey, check that streak. Go! Ready?
On the ground, it's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Shot 50. Shot 60.
Here's Milrow to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners will take over here just shy of the 30.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll start on the ground with James. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up. We'll go play action now with Rourke. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Teams practice this every single day. It's just scramble drill, and there's just basic rules once the quarterback breaks contain. If you're deep, work back to the quarterback. If you're short, go deep. And just make sure everybody works their way in phase in the same direction as the quarterback.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Straight ahead, it's James, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Go! Cougar 19! Move! Let's go!
Rourke. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Nice!
They'll throw with Rourke. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
60 bicep, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
On 1st down, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. An even 40 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
And he's in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks are out to a 10-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Rook. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
On the set. 77. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Ready.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Come on, come on. Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 average. 19 target. 19 target.
Milrow from his own end zone. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. And how about that? return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it is Work. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Yaya Diaby getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. To the air now, 2nd down, and here is Work. That's the versatile Jordan James. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Work going to throw it here on 3rd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 12 yards there, and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Work. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw it once more, here is Work. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 54 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Viking 18, Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On the ready. Ready. Gravity Lions. Gravity Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On second down, Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21.
A gain there of 21. First down, Seattle.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Ocean man is Johnston.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll go play action with Milrow. Got it open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Viking 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolf. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Street. Street.
Walker, and he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up first and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They were stopped on second down, now third and goal from the 1.
Come on, come on. Set. Go, Street.
Ocean man is Johnston. They'll run with Walker. And this time he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
49ers 3. Michael Dixon to kick
They
off
didn't leave
for
much
Seattle.
time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Set. 70 Lions. Steady.
On first and 10, Rourke. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Rourke will throw on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. From the gun, here is Rourke. That's complete to Pearsall. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
Janet. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. That is caught. What a throw. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Seahawks.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's a throw by Rourke. Throwing right, it's taken in, and that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
1st and 10.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
On the 6.
2 This is James. Strong running there. Inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard on the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 1. They keep it on the ground with James. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Yaya Diaby on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go now.
Now, work. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
60. Here we go. Go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Work. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Rick Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They go play action now with Milrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
60 boxes. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos.
On 2nd down, here's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Go street.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Milrow's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air, it's Rourke. They set up the screen to James. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll run up the middle with James. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the set. Here we go. 70 Lions.
They'll throw with Rourke. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd down, here's Rourke. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hold the ready. Hawk, 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Check smash. Check smash.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Now, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here we go. Check. Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Milroe throwing on second down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready? 18. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the shotgun. It's under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go now.
To throw is Work. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
1st and 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Work to throw on first down. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down. Work. Picked off by Isaiah McDuffie.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
Sanders here for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Go!
Here's Rourke. He'll swing this out to James. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Okay, ready?
It is 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they will finally run him down. A big-time play for the Niners. 32 yards.
10 at the 29-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. The connection made to Ayuk. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Third down, 3 to go. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
19 charge.
He'll look to throw. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cavity Lions.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Down the sideline. Inside the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Next the score is Seahawks 38,
once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
Rolling to the left. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down.
Here we go, set.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
19 more yards.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Hunt.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, Mike, this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
This throw left side, caught by Kittle. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, 49ers.
First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
He's got it at the 3. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On the jump. Set up. Viking ace, go.
Right back to Pearsall again. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Buffalo 18. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, 49ers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Makes the score Seahawks 38, 49ers 20.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Third. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Motion man is Johnston. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
On the ready.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Deputy. Bravo 80. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards.
That's good.
1st down, Seattle.
1st down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Ready, ready. Viking 18.
To the air, it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Whoa! And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Ready?
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Walker. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Escaping the pressure right.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Big Lion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They bring the tight end in motion. They'll run here with Gibson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
Get it. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Here we go.
It's
Set.
back at the 8 now
19
for 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Go.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Come on, come on.
4th and goal, decision time, and they will go for it.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.